Y ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days and it's been weeks, and here. Good thing, Sarah, this canyon right here.
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. So. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say that basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.
How's everybody doing? Good morning over here on the West Coast. 14th of June is 11:01 in the morning. How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is watching. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Boys News and different outlets. Thank you so much for joining this live feed, joining me on this morning. We have a lot of news, two topics really important to talk about. But the most important thing is for us to understand. And after, I finish this live feed in English, I will do it in Spanish, because the message has to be clear to the population that is migrating across the world into the United States of America. And the message has to be transparent, and it has to be 100% honest, as this administration, the Biden administration, has been dishonest, has been lying. And yes, for all the migrant population and all the people that they live in the United States of America, that they're migrants, like me, I'm a migrant myself. Joe Biden lied to you. Kamala Harris lied to you. Yes, they did. God bless our country of Mexico, our city of Tijuana, that this weekend, it was a beautiful weekend for Tijuana. The accomplishment of the flyweight 125 pounds Brandon Moreno from Tijuana as the first Mexican to win a UFC title is a great accomplishment. I will talk about it when I finish the live feed, before I finish the live feed. Also, there's another topic of how migrants are migrating right now through a river in the south part of Tapachula that connects to Guatemala. We're going to talk about that. We have actual evidence of pictures of people being stranded at the river. God bless the United States of America. Let's thank God for giving us 2 legs, 2 arms, a mind that we can think, a heart that we can feel, and eyes that we can see. Thank you so much for joining. We are live on Facebook and we are live at YouTube. If people want to share this video, help me out so we can break the algorithms. Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link. If you guys like to contribute to our work, our independent media work, our independent reporting. Thank you so much. We are, people funded. So thank you so much for every single one that is contributing to our independent media and independent reporting. Let's get right into it, people. I have said this before, and I am going to say it again, and multiple millions of times I will say it. A lot of people from the left, they say that the most racist president that ever existed has been Donald Trump. But when it comes to facts, and when it comes to numbers, and when it comes to the situations of what is happening, Donald Trump was right. And he was never a person that it was attacking racistly to another country. He was just saying the truth, whether it hurts or if that does not hurt. It's ultimately the transparency to say the truth, which is the opposite of what Joe Biden has done, not only in the Biden administration right now, but also in the Barack Obama administration, that it was the administration, the most racist administration ever, that has separated more families ever. That is the Obama administration, which is the one that deported more Mexicans in history of the United States of America, separated more families inside of the United States of America, deported more Latinos in history of the United States of America. This is a fact, and it is actual a fact. Now, this newspaper by the name of La Jornada, that is from Mexico, it's quoting the CBP. Imagine that. And not only La Jornada is quoting the CBP, but also there's the Institute National of Immigration, who has a link that it will take you to La Jornada, which, particularly for everybody that is watching, this is an actual fact right now. It's a statistic, which I will translate right now as we are watching. The article La Jornada, it says right there on the top, Biden deports more Mexicans than the era of Trump. That is why the title of this live feed, it is Biden expels more Mexicans than the era of Trump. And the migrant population was under this cloud that everything was going to change with Joe Biden. And we were continuously saying to you, no, he's not. He's going to continue with Obama 3.0. What he was doing back in the administration when it was Obama, that he was deporting so many people, Mexicans. And ultimately, the declarations and the statements from Barack Obama when he was talking about illegal immigration, that everybody forgot about that now. But then Trump came in and it said, like, you know what? We have a problem. We have a humongous problem. This globalization of immigration is going to destroy our borders. I need to do something about it. I need to protect the United States. And when he did that, oh my God, he's such a racist. He's such a fascist. He's such a narcissist. He's such a whatever. He's such a bad man. Orange man, bad. Then this man comes in, and all these leftist tabloid writers, oh my God, Oscar Blue is just creating hysteria at the border when nothing is happening, nothing is going on. Oh no, nothing is going on, you dumbass. 21,000 unaccompanied minors, children being dropped on the other side of the wall like there's pieces of meat, children being trafficked, women being raped. Nothing is going on, you dumbass. No, everything is all right. Everything's great on the other side of the border. Yeah. So what happened, tabloid writer? To all these leftist writers, what happened? You guys forgot about what your president was saying? I'm going to invite everybody in. 125,000, they're going to be coming in every year. What happened? What Kamala just said in Guatemala. What happened? She just said, do not come. Lied to the migrant population. They lied. What Joe Biden said, it is not a good time for you to come. Lied again. 2 lies in a row. What Jen Psaki told the world, that she was going to militarize, that she's the House Speaker, and said, we are going to militarize Honduras, Guatemala, and Mexico. They lied again. Oh yeah, but you have all the Hispanic population when Joe Biden was running for president, playing Despacito with the phone. Despacito. Oh, you heard that one? He's playing Despacito. He has my vote. He has my vote. He's playing Despacito. Joe Biden. That's the best one. Let's vote for Joe Biden. He's going to do so much. Right? Because he was playing Despacito, right? So everybody was like, yeah, they're playing Despacito. Yeah. That's great. How's Despacito going right now to all of you guys that voted for this man? How is that going? Is it going good? How is that going? Is it going great? Is it going phenomenal for you guys? So according to La Jornada right here, I will translate this article and then I will move to another article, which it was in February 1st. I think it was, let me just go to this article. It was the other article from AP News. It was released on February 1st of 2021. And this one is released on the 13th of June. It was written by Fabiola Martinez. And it was released by La Jornada, and it says, Joe Biden expels more Mexicans than the era of Trump. This is an actual outlet that it has multiple millions people of reach. And it says right here, the deportations of Mexicans has increased due to the, position that the government of Joe Biden has done to the irregular migration that is supposed to be avoiding and supposed to be the contradictory to what Donald Trump was. But no, they say, in the past April, 22,201 connationals were deported. It is the highest number to the previous stage of Donald Trump. In May, the Mexican authorities reported 21,485 events of return back connationals, deported people. This is amazing because you don't see the left talking about this. Oh, hell no. Hell no. The left and the leftist media and the tabloid writers and these activists, no, they're not going to talk about it. No. Shut up. Cállate. Shut up. Don't say anything. No, stay quiet. Let's play Despacito again. Let's put on Univision and Telemundo, the narco culture, so they can forget about that. And let's put a pandering story. They're suffering. My God, let's put a pandering story. And this is because of the Trump administration and the past policies. Oh, my God, this is because of failed past policies. Oh, my God, Dorothy. Isn't it right? So look what the article says right here on the bottom. In this article, they're quoting the CBP. So it's actually a fact. And it's actually factual. You can go and fact check me, please. Do that. I always say that to my audience. Go and fact check me, please. I am suggesting, before I move on with the article, please, audience, go, leftists, liberals, activists, go and fact check me, please. Because I don't want you to be like, oh my God, he's such a hate monger and he's creating hysteria at the border when you don't live over here. So it says, according to the Border Patrol, the CBP, it says right here, according to a report of the Aduanas y Protección Fronteriza de los Estados Unidos, according to the Department of Homeland Security or the Customs and Border Patrol, agency, the detection of people without documents has incremented at 7.6% on May of 2021. 7.6% has incremented. What happened? I thought, hey, Joe Biden, what happened? You told everybody that you were going to help them. Legally, you're going to help them enter to a port of entry, 125,000. You said. And after you being pressured that you knew that 125,000 was a mistake, you wanted to go back to the Trump policy that it was 15,000 per year. And you said, no, I'm going to go back to 15,000. But as soon as you went back to 15,000, who was kicking your butt? The activists and the nonprofit organizations. Like, oh my God, you're going to go back to the Trump era? No, you said 125,000. So you went up to 62,500 people admitted per year. Now, all of a sudden, we are getting right here. And according to a report by the CBP, the entrance of undocumented people has incremented 7.6% on May of 2021. And the most recent, and it adds right here, the most recent fiscal statistics of this year. Washington comprehends that from October of 2020 till May of 2021, there has been 414,330 people that have been irregularly adults and minors of all nationalities. Amazing. And for example, it's saying the Border Patrol has informed that 362,682 adults have entered and 16,419 minors in this period. My God. And this guy is the one that it was saying on the debate, and he was complaining about 500 children that they were so quote unquote separated in the border, when this guy right now has 21,000 on custody in the detention centers in the United States of America. Not 500. Like he was like, oh my God, these 500 children got separated from their families. It was horrible. It was bad. That was the argument of Joe Biden, right? But ultimately, right now, you got a problem with 21,000 that he provoked this problem. So let me go back to the number. So the deporter in chief, that it was Barack Obama, is not the deporter in chief anymore. So the deportee chief general right now, it is ta-da, Joe Biden. More than the Trump era for all you Latinos and all you Mexicans. That they were like, oh my God, Trump is such a racist. Hey, Juan, remember that song Despacito that we used to like about Joe Biden, and that's why we voted for him? Yeah, I know, Edgar. I know, Edgar. That mother effer is deporting every day. Yeah, I told you, you told me to vote for him. No, we made a mistake. He's deporting more than Trump. Remember that? What's going on now? And then you got the leftist articles that they're going to say, oh no, they're not deporting. No, he's returning them back with a purpose that is a dream to finally one day come back home. You know, like the entrance when you see a movie, those leftist movies that they're for, you know, to pander to the situation in a world of darkness. You know, yeah, you put the audio like the like it's a heart. And then you, in a world of darkness, there's always a light. And in the end of the light, you will see the Savior. And then it comes Joe Biden. That did not happen. Where's Kamala right now? Why the left is not talking about these numbers? Why? Let me read them again, just for everybody. According to La Jornada, a newspaper and an outlet of news well known around the world, it's saying right here on the first paragraph, immediately the writer and journalist Fabiola Martinez gets into it. And on the first paragraph, it says the deportations of Mexicans proceeding from the United States has incremented. Although the position of the government of Joe Biden in respect to irregular migration, it was supposed to be contradictory of what Donald Trump was. But on April, they were repatriados, that is a a term of not deportation, but it's like a term of saying return back. They were returned back 22,201 connationals, a number that is higher than the previous stage in the pandemic in May. So the Mexican authorities have reported 21,485 events of return back home of connationals. Now, the problem right here is with the numbers of kids right here, that they're saying that according to the police, the Border Patrol, 362,000 adults, 362,682 adults entered on this particular time between October and May of 2020 and 2021, and 16,419 were minors. This was occurring at the meantime that there was a debate when Joe Biden was lying to your face. En tu carota te estaba diciendo una mentira, así, sacas, en tu cara. When Joe Biden was lying into your face in a debate when he was saying to Donald Trump, oh no, those kids were coming with their parents. They were separated by the parents, and you did that. And everybody's like, oh my God. Orange man bad. Orange man bad. And all of a sudden, you got more than 21,000 unaccompanied minors. What happened with those 21,000, Joe Biden? Children being dropped on the other side of the wall in El Paso, Texas. 2 kids, 5, 6 years old. Not only that, another one being dropped in not only that, but another one being dropped over here in San Isidro. Everybody knows that I am a migrant. I'm a migrant myself. I am for legal migration. Ultimately, do it legally through the front door. I am for legal migration. Everybody deserves a right to migrate. Everybody. Do it correctly, documented with a purpose. And everybody deserves a right to migrate. Everybody. Everybody. But these policies of Joe Biden, these policies that he's doing, is not only hurting the migrant population, but people are losing their lives. There's people that they're dying actually because of this incentivization of Joe Biden. Not only that, this article shares this insight of Joe Biden being the head chief deportee right now more than the Trump administration. But this article also, the Institute National of Immigration shared a link. You go to the Institute National of Immigration, in their website, that's inami.gov. You go to that and you will get this. You will get this. The article. So the Institute National of Immigration, right there, you get it on the bottom. The Institute National of Immigration is sharing, sorry about my accent, sharing what Joe Biden has done in this current administration. So the Institute National of Immigration, that is like the Border Patrol, like the United States Customs in Mexico, you go to their link, you go to their website, inami.com, that is INAMI, Inami, and you go to their website and you will find actually this page. They're sharing this link of La Jornada. So for the leftists and the liberals and the activists, they're crying right now because Kamala said, don't come. To all of you, this is their actual fact right here. Inami even is sharing. And look what it says right here. Look what it says right here on the bottom, on the title. This is the cover of, La Jornada. And it says right here, on January and May, Joe Biden returned 84,826 people. Pese a promesa de cambiar políticas, although he to the promises that he will change the policies. Sigan poniendo despacito. Síganle poniendo. Keep playing despacito. Keep playing it. Keep voting for despacito. You guys keep doing it. We told you guys. And we have been telling you that this was going to get worse. Biden lied. Kamala lied. Kabbalah. Like, the Mexican president says, AMLO. Kabbalah. Not even with the M. He says with a B. Kabbalah. This is amazing. And right here on the bottom, look at all these 4 dots. These 4 dots are really important because they're statistics on the front page. So it says on the top, it says right here with red mark, it says from January to May, he returned 84,826 people, thinking that they were going to change the policies. And on the main title, it says, expulsa Joe Biden a más mexicanos que en la era de Trump. Joe Biden expels more Mexicans than the era of Trump. And on the first red dot on the bottom, it says, on April, he returned 22,201. That is a number that is higher than the last year with COVID-19. And then it says, the other red dot, todo el año han subido los números y se prevé que siga así. The whole year, the numbers have been going up, and it is, prevented that is going to continue like that. So the guy's going to continue, deporting. The other red dot, the total of deported people, 12% of them are children and minors. Ay, Jose la. Pero ahí andan llamándole uno racista. You're such a racist, Oscar Blue. When I was telling you about Joe Biden, what he did in the Obama administration, that was going to be Obama 3.0, that the Obama administration only used the deportation effect to bring them back as a system, as a strategy, as a psychological system. This is why Barack Obama had a huge agreement and a huge agreement with the private prisons in the United States of America. He was shaking the hand of the MCC private owners, of the CCAs, of the GEOs. And he's like, it is the time that it was more packed with irregular entrants in history of the United States of America. So he was deporting, and the people that he was deporting them through cities, states that they did not belong to, they did not have family members. So the effect was, I will go back. So it was a deported, you come back, a deported, you come back, a deported, you come back. And after you come back, there's a crime that is called illegal entry and illegal re-entry. So again, you will go under the system, making money out of humans. The most profitable business. And now it looks like Mr. Joe Biden, it is under, the same scheme again. So let me repeat this article that it was shared by the Institute National of Immigration by Mexico. This article, you can find it, the link in the Institute National of Immigration page, that is the Mexican Border Patrol. And I will read it again for every single one of you that are getting their feelings hurt. From January to May, Joe Biden has deported 84,826. And it says, even with the promises that he was going to change the policies. And it says right here, with bold letters, Joe Biden expels more Mexicans than the Trump era. Then on the bottom, it says, on April, he returned back 22,201 migrants. That is a number higher than the previous year with COVID-19. Then on the other dot, red dot, it says, all year the numbers have been going up, and this is prevented to be happening the whole year. Authorities said so. Then in the other red dot, it says, of all the deportees, 12% of them are children and minors. Then on the other red dot, it says that in this group, 1,166 were only returned alone to the Inami. So everybody was believing el Despacito, no? Remember when Joe Biden was playing Despacito? Despacito. And he had like the Mexican mariachi on the back, and everybody's like, oh, he's preaching for Mexican. He like, Despacito. You like that? Remember that? ¿Sí se acuerdan de eso? ¿Se acuerdan o no? ¿Sí se acuerdan? ¿O no se acuerdan? Yo sí me acuerdo. You remember? You remember? When he was playing Despacito and everybody was like, oh, yeah, we're going to vote for Joe Biden because Joe Biden is the solution for Latinos and Mexicans. Remember that? What are you going to say now to all these leftists, all these leftist organizations? What happened? Did it change? Or did it get worse? If it was bad before, did it get worse? Now you understand a lot of these people that they're migrating, they don't understand that there's a globalist compact of immigration. And this globalization, they're using it around the world to disturb the borders, to interrupt the process of immigration, and to ultimately destroy sovereign nation, destroy a border. So a country will not be existent and everything will be open, everything for everybody. No process, no legalities, no nothing. Just like that. That's what the United Nations wants. And this right here is a clear example of how they lied just to get in power. Just exactly how they're lying right there. All of them, all the presidents standing on the G7 podium. You know that picture that Joe Biden on the G7 podium standing at climate change, and the past president was saying that he did not support climate change, and now climate it exists. Now everybody want to go against China. Poco sí. You think we believe that, Joe, Trudeau, Boris Johnson? You think we believe that you guys are going against China? Red dot. No, we do not. We know how you guys pander to the world population and how you want to make them believe that, everybody did. And then later on, you got a high five with Xi Jinping. Like, we came to an agreement. Right? It's just amazing the way that this guy, man, has completely abused the Hispanic population. It's just amazing how this guy has completely abused los latinos. Cómo este hombre ha abusado de los latinos y cómo este hombre ha abusado de la población migrante. Cómo este hombre está abusando de la gente en este momento. How this man has abused the migrant population, how this man has abused the Latino population, how this man has lied to the migrant population, how this man is provoking irregular migration and everybody not talking about it. And there's no crisis at the border. And, like Jen Psaki, the video that I played the other day, and the reporter says, now you're going to admit that there's a crisis at the border, Miss Jen Psaki. And she goes, it is so, I think that it's bad that we are labeling the situation. I think that it's challenging for us. Okay, so when Donald Trump was president, he was a racist, he's a fascist, he's a narcissist, he's a misogynist, he is whatever. That's not labeling. That is just saying the truth because we're espousing the truth. That's exactly what it is, right? Holy cow, people. ¿Cuándo van a despertar? When are you going to wake up? How much evidence it needs to be put out there that it is a mess? The Democratic Party, it is a mess. The Republican Party, it is a mess also. and they're trying to fix it. But the Democratic Party, it is a complete disaster. It is a communist disaster. The Democratic Party. Communist disaster. Complete disaster. Everybody's fighting. Now you got Kamala saying things, and then you got Joe Biden saying another. It's contradictory. And then you got the Congresswoman, the Rashida Tlaib, Omar, Alexandria Ocasio trying to get money for her grandma's house. And then, Alexandria Ocasio preaching about climate change and preaching about the prison system and preaching about, not deporting them. And then Joe Biden is deporting them. So what the hell is going on? Like they're all over the place. They are all over the place. They don't have an instability of what they want. This is what I said to you guys the other day. A country to change, it needs a foundation. The United States, they have a goal. They already know the United States already knows who they are. They're leaders of the world, the United States of America and United States citizens. They're trying to destroy the foundation of the United States of America, what they're going, what they are, what they represent to the world, what they mean to the world, what the country itself represents to the whole atmosphere, to the whole, to everybody, what it represents to the world. They're trying to destroy the foundation of the United States of America. For a country to be stable and for a country to know where they're going, they need to have a foundation. They need to have the good pillars of the country. They need to have good pillars of the country to where your country is going to start. Where is it going? Where's your idea? What do you want in life? How do you want to accomplish it? You cannot start running without crawling. You got to go step by step, little by little. And they're trying to destroy the country of the United States of America by destroying the foundation so it will collapse. And immediately after it collapses, they will build it themselves. So that's why they're trying to destroy the beliefs of the four founding fathers. They're trying to believe the history of the United States. They're trying to destroy the history of the United States of America. Teachers are not teachers anymore. They feel oppressed. They feel harassed if they put American flag. Oh my God, you put an American flag on my classroom. That is so oppressive. If you put a Black Lives Matter, flag, I will feel more comfortable because yes, America's racist and there's systematic racism. That is what they're teaching your kids. So they're trying to eliminate the foundation, the pillars of what the United States stands for. That is leaders of the world, love for your country, love for your history, love one another. Land of the free, the home of the brave. Erase that, and then they will build whatever their liberal, disgusting mind they want to build. That is what the United States is turning into now. They're trying to destroy the foundation. They're trying to destroy where they're going to, their plans. This is what I want the United States to be by 2030. That idea, that mentality, that goal that I want to be this, and I am going to accomplish it because I got a pair of balls that I want to reach to. Oh my God, I don't know I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. That mentality of the United States of America, they're trying to destroy it. And they're not destroying it right now just on your normal, typical, average day. They're destroying it on your classrooms. They're destroying it in the school. They're destroying it by indoctrinating and keeping you in your house. They're destroying you by not coming out. They're destroying it by you feeling comfortable with the stimulus check. They're destroying it by you feeling comfortable of not going out and working and just, depending on the government, on programs of the government. They're destroying it by destroying families and telling women you don't deserve to be in a family. Why do you need a man? Why you need a man? Why you need a family? You have this program for you that is welfare. You have this, you have that, you have this. You have, all these programs that you do not depend on family. They're trying to destroy family values. They're trying to destroy God. The beliefs on God. Oh my God, I feel so oppressed by you being a Christian. And I feel so oppressed by you feeling this. If I'm so oppressed by you feeling that, oh my God, you're this, you're that. It is godless. What they're doing is just lawlessness, pure evil. Destroy everything, destroy so they can build it on their own. This is more important for you guys. Now, I have said this before. And I have said it again. This article that it was released is for everybody to start realizing what the reality of this man that is lying to every single one of you. He's deporting more Mexicans than the past administration, and ultimately his administration, when it was Barack Obama, it was the most deported, administration ever in the existence of the United States of America. To end child trafficking and to stop child trafficking, it is the End Child Trafficking Act now, pushed by Senator Republican Marsha Blackburn of Tennessee. Support that. The End Child Trafficking Act now. Please Google it. Google it. And please go over there and support that. First and foremost. Second of all, you guys have to be more involved in schools. You guys have to be more involved in your schools with your kids. The school committee, it is called. You guys have to be involved in your schools now. Things that you don't agree with, how they're teaching, how they're implementing, how they're if you feel that they're indoctrination, if you feel that they are putting certain levels of certain things of education that they're not profitable for the future of your child and of your kids, go over there, get involved. First and foremost, get involved in your local with your local representatives, with your GOP. This is the time, people. It's not the time to be sitting down and not doing anything. On a Friday night, if you're not doing anything, you know what? I'm going over there, man. I'm just going to go over there to the school and talk to the principal for a little bit and see how they're doing and see what they're educating our kids on when they open back schools, if they open them up. You know what I mean? This is not only in the United States of America. I don't live over there. I have said it before. I live over here in Mexico with a silent F. I live in Mexico. I live in my country of Mexico, and I love my country. Really, I do. In my country, we have a problem that is called cartel. And it is a really difficult problem to get rid of, because if you try to do something about it, you will get eliminated from this planet. So it is a really different scenario between the United States and Mexico. In the United States, you got freedom. In Mexico, you don't. In the United States, you still can accomplish your dreams and follow, whatever you want in life and try to do whatever you got in life. And in Mexico, you have to do it four times the possibilities of what it is the United States of America. It's a whole different world. Don't even compare. It's a whole different world. But the United States still has that hope. It is the key for savior, not only for their own sake, but for the world, really. It's a humongous responsibility. So for everybody that is watching, a ver a qué horas despiertan, a ver a qué horas les cae el balde de agua, que este hombre es un mentiroso y un traidor. I don't know when you guys are going to wake up and realize that this man is a liar. And he betrayed all the migrant population. Although he's going to come out later on and say, oh, no, now I'm going to allow them in. And then, now stop. And then, allow them in. And then, now stop. And then, hey, allow them in. And then, stop now. This is not a game. This is people. This is not like, okay, let's just go out and just, let's play marbles for a little bit on the floor. And I won. This is not a game. This is people. So this is what it's provoking now. Let me just take this off. I'm going to show you guys what is going on right now in the borders of Tapachula, where... Hold on a minute. Let me get the pictures right here straight. Where this happened yesterday, there is a river in Tapachula. Tapachula is the city that connects to Guatemala. That is where the border is completely open. This is an ambulance of rescue. We have been there. I have been there 3 times. And Anthony Agüero my partner was there with me, and also Ben Berquan. We were there. So let me read the article before, let me read the news that it was shared by our contact in Tapachula, that how people are migrating now, because there's inspections on the other side of the river on Mexico. And because there's the military on the other side of the river in Mexico, because they're trying to make people migrate through a certain particular port, the coyotes are pushing people on the river to swim around. So the coyotes are saying, you know what? I cannot traffic you, or I cannot smuggle you into the Mexico through this port of entry anymore. I cannot do that. You have to swim around on your own. And when you get over there, let's talk. So because of that, this happened. And it is Tecunuman, that is the other side of the border of Guatemala, is the first side. And it says they rescued 7 migrants that they were trapped in an island on the river Suchiate. The rescue team of Tecunuman, Guatemala, rescued 7 migrants that they were found on an island in Suchiate, that is the division between Mexico and Guatemala. According to the neighbor country, the migrants were located crossing the river on the Mexican side when, little by little, they started getting trapped with the current. The rescue team, they evacuated 5 men, 2 of them women, from, origin from Central America. The events happened in the jurisdictions of the place called Ayutla, San Marcos, and the rescued team, the municipal police participated, and also the rescue team from Guatemala. So this is the things that are happening. So this is practically one of the pictures right here. You see the rescue team right here. These are the migrants that they were. You see kids. These are minors right here. These are minors that you see right here. These are the kids that they were swimming across. This is the rescue boat as the rescue team. Just the rescue team was arriving. This is, people pulling them into, my God, man. People pulling them in. Let me just get again the pictures. The pictures faded away. So this is actually the situation which is happening right now. And it is a big mistake because you're provoking this to incent. It's still, people do not understand that this is actually happening. How's everybody doing? Thank you for joining in. Oscar Blue right here for Border Network News. We're live at Facebook and we're live at YouTube. If people would like to share the live feed, if people like to share the live feed, this actually it is in a rescue that happened in the border between Tapachula and Guatemala, where 7 migrants were rescued in the borders between Tapachula and Guatemala. You see right here a rescuer pulling migrants into the other side of the land. You see right here the rescue team of Guatemala. As you see the ambulance right here at the seal of the flag. It says right here, Guatemala, the Guatemala flag right there on the rescue team, the paramedic. And there's another picture right here of them being rescued. This is the municipal police working with all the authorities. This is one of the ladies being rescued at the moment. There's another lady being rescued at the moment. And this is the boat that they rescued everybody. And this is the boat that they went into the darkness to rescue them. So this is the problem. The problem is real simple, people. It's real simple. You know the statement of the president of Guatemala? His name is President Yamate. You know what he said, right? President Yamate did an excellent interview with Miss Sarah Carter, which, by the way, don't miss Miss Sarah Carter as she is going to interview President Trump. That is going to be phenomenal, man. Miss Sarah Carter, I have so much respect for her, and we have worked with her in the past. She's going to interview President Trump. And, hopefully something happens in that particular time. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say nothing. But, Miss Sarah Carter is going to interview President Trump. And she interviewed President Yamate. She interviewed President of Guatemala, President Yamate. Now, the problem right here, the biggest thing about that interview, and it was so important for the world to see, is how Miss Sarah managed the interview for the president of Guatemala to say they're sending mixed messages. The government of the United States of America is sending mixed messages. And if the government of the United States of America is sending mixed messages, this happens. So this is all of this that you see right here. These small events that they happen every day on a daily basis, people swimming around the river, people also not making it, and unfortunately, losing their lives swimming in these kind of dangers, in these kind of places like the river Suchiate, that is, a strong current, and it has a lot of holes, and you got if you go deep into the river, not in the middle right there where there is a lot of population, but deep into the river, you got like sharks, you got like all types of animals that is like crazy over there in the middle of the jungle. And it's a beautiful sight. We have been there so many times, but it's so beautiful, man. This is chingao. It's so beautiful, man. Our country of Mexico is so beautiful. So this right here is what you provoke. When you have mixed messages to the migrant population, you ultimately send a mixed message that you're saying, come but do not come, come but do not come. And now you have provoked for this irregular migration to start. You have provoked and incentivized the cartels to be trafficking, to be smuggling. And now you want to stop it. Now you want to be like, no, do not come. I don't want you to come. Do you think the organized crime is going to listen to you, Kabbalah? Do you think that they're going to listen to you? Do you actually think that the organized crime and the cartel, which Donald Trump wanted to designate them as terrorists, do you think that they're going to be like, hey, Juan, you saw the news right now? I'm cleaning right here my AK-47. What do you want, man? If you saw the news right now. Hold on, what the hell you want, Juan? Watch the news. Oh, esa es la, ¿cómo se llama? Tamala. No. Kabbalah. No, Kamala. That's Kamala. Yeah, that's Kamala. Esa es la vicepresidenta. No, that's the vice president of the United States. So what's going on? She's giving us work, man. She's giving us work. She's telling us to come. No, she said to stop doing it now. Do not come. Oh, okay. Who the hell? Nobody cares what she said. Let's keep on doing. Do you think that she's going to care? Do you think that these people are going to care if you say now, do not come? Do you think these people are going to care if you now all of a sudden change your mind and you say, you know what? Do not come. You already provoked the problem. It is so difficult to control the problem now that it was already controlled. So bad that this is happening. So unfortunate. And these are the kind of situations that, that you get into. The Univision anchor interviewed her not too long ago. And the Univision anchor was, asking her, when are you going to the border? 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 And she got mad. And she immediately started saying, oh, you know what? I'm not finished yet. I'm not finished yet. And it was so embarrassing to see that. Really, it was, because you're trying to understand how it got to this point. That, you're saying I'm going to the border, but you actually go to the governmental palace of Guatemala, right? That's not the border. For me, that's not the border. For me, that's not the border. And you actually go to the governmental palace of Mexico, and you eat duck probably, and you ate the most expensive meat, and you're sitting down with AMLO and like, And then I told them, AMLO, do not come. Oh my God, Kabbalah, you're so funny. I know, we're just playing with them. So this is like your joke. This is like fun for you guys. This is like, I'll use you, I will not use you. I'll use you, I will not use you. I'll use you, and I will not use you. And this is what happens. Actually, you get to realize that they're deporting more people than they were in the Trump administration. And it is actual a fact, and it is actual a number. And then you got the tabloid writers saying, oh my God, Oscar Blue is creating hysteria about her. And he's also fear-mongering the president of the United States, Joe Biden, and also attacking the philanthropist, George Soros. But she's like lifting her head. I'm not finished yet. When are you going to the border? I'm not finished yet. I'm not. I'm going to the border. No, actually, Miss Kamala Harris, they want you to actually go to Tapachula, where they're migrating right now, that I've shown you. They're migrating on the boat and they're swimming at night. They actually want you to go with your entourage, or send somebody that represents you to the shelters and to see the capacities and how they're suffering, to the more than 15,000 migrants from Haiti that they're suffering right now in Tapachula. Why don't you visit El Darien in Panama, where there are raping and also trafficking the women and selling them and selling the kids in El Darien, Panama, that is the most difficult place in the jungle to migrate. Why don't you go to the borders of Apure with Venezuela and Colombia, where, this globalist compact of immigration, what is provoking, and everybody wants to go to the United States of America. Why don't you go over there? Why don't you go also to Guatemala, to Tecunuman, where the massive migration is taken care of, and is where all the caravans, they reunite and they migrate to Mexico. Why don't you go also to Tabasco, to Tampico, to Yucatan, and also to Veracruz, where they're migrating through the ports and boats? So why don't you go to Reynosa, Tamaulipas, Matamoros, Acuña, Ciudad Acuña, Nuevo León, Chihuahua, Ciudad Juárez, Sonora, and also Baja California, where we are located at Tijuana, Mexicali, and Tecate. Why don't you travel those places? Why don't you do what Ted Cruz did? That he stood in the middle of the right there, the pond, where the cartel was basically doing it in front of them, and they were crossing them irregularly in front of the Senator Ted Cruz that you so much hate. Why don't you go and do that? Stand right there and be sitting right there and say, like, this is a lie. There's nobody right there migrating. There's no cartel. There's nothing going on the other side. This is a lie. Everything is okay. Okay. I'm here located. I just talked to people, and there's nothing's going on. Everything's good. Bye, America. Why don't you do that? Why don't you prove that everybody is wrong? Why don't you go to the border? Actually, the border. Walk on your shoes. Put some tennis shoes on. Why don't you do that? But you go, you go to, particularly, you go to the palace of Guatemala. You eat expensive food with expensive dining and expensive, forks and plates. They receive you like you're the queen. And then they ask you, when are you going to the border? A serious question by a Latina, that she's an anchor of Univision. That also, the leftist tabloid writer is going to criticize her because she has an accent. Like you like to make fun of, Mexicans and Latinos because we have an accent. That, she asked her, particularly, when are you going to the border? And she says, I'm not finished. I'm going. Shut up. Amazing. How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is watching. Thank you so much for joining today on this live feed. Thank you so much. This is the reality of what is happening, people. It is a sad reality, because right now, this is something that is extremely sad. That a lot of people, a lot of Latinos and a lot of Mexicans, they were believing on Joe Biden, believing, whatever, on Joe Biden. And they were counting on Joe Biden. And they were counting 100% on him that he was going to change the law and immigration law and all this kind of stuff. And there's a comment right here saying, tú eres trompista. I support that president. Sí, lo apoyo. You want me to address you on Spanish or English? I will give you the time. I will give you the time of the day. If you want me to address you in Spanish or English, there's a comment right here saying you're a Trump supporter. Yes, I am a Trump supporter. I'm sorry. And I'm a Mexican and I live in Mexico. Y viva México. Y primero México y por último México y por siempre México. Y viva México, cabrones. Pero sí apoyo al presidente Trump. Y tengo mis razones por las cuales que. So I will give you the time of the day. If you want me to address you in Spanish or English, and if you want me to explain why I support him, I will tell you why. So I wanted to tell you guys, this is a humongous thing that is going on right now. Huge thing. And the huge thing is that the truth is coming out. Somebody saying Trump called you a rapist. No, he did not. What is it? Te Garcia. No, it's not. No, he did not call me. If the shoe fits, si el saco te queda, órale, póntelo. Póntelo. Porque eso se lo dijo a la gente que viene haciendo estupideces y tonterías en las fronteras. That's what he said. And it is a reality. I don't know if you don't live at the border, but if you live at the border, you will understand what is going on at the borders. There's a lot of cartel activity todos los días, every day. There's a lot of drug trafficking. There's a lot of child trafficking. There's a lot of human smuggling. There's a lot of trafficking and a lot of gun trafficking, a lot of human organ trafficking. It is a reality. You don't live at the border. And if you live at the border, you will see what I see. You will see that there's no control of the border. I don't have, like Joe Biden said, the border's controlled. No, you don't have it controlled. That is a lie. You know what happened on the election day over here in Tijuana? When they were electing for governor and mayor? You know what happened that day? 4 heads were found on different voting booths in different locations. And this is a border city, Tijuana, that is next to San Isidro, the city that is from San Diego. You don't have it controlled. More than 21,000 unaccompanied minors on this particular time under your administration, Biden administration. Kids being dropped off on the side of the wall like it's a piece of meat. Women being raped. Migrants being kidnapped on their way up because your president is saying to come over here. When you got coyotes and traffickers and cartel taking them over and kidnapping them and holding them ransom. Mexico has 5 cities on the top 5 for violence and delinquents in the world. 3 of them are borders. Nothing is going on in Mexico. Todo está bien. When he said there's rapists coming in, there's gang members, there's this, there's that, there's a vast majority. Our people of Mexico are great people. Nuestra gente mexicana son grandes. Donde quiera que se para un mexicano, el mexicano trabaja y es grande. Wherever a Mexican stands, Mexicans work and they're big, they're huge. They provide economy. They want to work. But that doesn't mean that between all the 20 of them, there's trafficking going on. If there's an example, 20 people migrating, there's trafficking going on. There's irregular things that are happening in the caravans. And it is a reality. It doesn't denigrate what is happening. It doesn't denigrate me as a person. It makes me realize and it opens my eyes to see what is going on. I didn't used to like Trump. I did not hate the guy, but I was like, what is this guy talking about? So I started reading, which I invite you to do, to read. Please read. So I invite you to read and educate yourself on what is really happening at the borders. So when he said all of that, Mexico is not sending their best. He's not saying Mexicans. ¿Verdad? He's saying Mexico, the government. The actual government is not sending their best. Why? Because in between the best, between the we are going over there and we are the best, if we are supposed to be the best, why there is a lot of trafficking of children? Why there is a lot of coyotes that they're not being stopped right now? Why there is a lot of trafficking of drugs? Why there is a lot of trafficking of women? Everything is the best? You tell me. Contéstame eso. Respóndemelo. Así. Dígame la neta. La verdad, ¿cómo va? ¿Estamos bien en las fronteras? ¿Estamos perfecto? ¿No está pasando nada? Look what is happening in Tamaulipas when people cannot go out. The border that is connected to McAllen, Texas, the people cannot go out after 7 o'clock at night. Everything is good at the border, right? Look what is happening in Juarez with the missing of women. Mexico is number 2 for assassinations towards women in Latin America. Is number 2 for child trafficking. No está pasando nada, ¿no? Stop with your pandering. Stop with your victimization. Dejen de hacerse las víctimas y vean el problema como tal y arréglenlo. Stop victimization. Stop victimizing yourself to not fix the problem. Stop victimizing your situation. Ay, es que nos dijo esto y nos dijo este término y por eso estoy tan oprimido. Stop victimizing yourself. Oh my God, Trump called us this, and it is because of that terminology that I feel so oppressed and I cannot migrate and do it correctly. Stop doing that. Crezcanse un par de pelotas. Grow a pair of balls, man, and do it legally and put an example to your children and put an example to everybody. And let's show the world that we're not that. If he's referring to bad people, I'm not a bad person. I'm not that person that he's referring to. So he's probably referring to the situations that have been going on. And there's evidence. There's evidence that there has been sex offenders caught at the border, rapists caught at the border, terrorists caught at the border. There's evidence right there. Go to the CBP, go to the Customs and Border Patrol website. Go over there and search it yourself. Fact check me. Please check me out. Please check me. And say checkmate, Oscar Blue. You're lying. Look, la, 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 he, wah. There you go, man. That's the problem. That is the humongous problem. Somebody saying, why don't you do something about it instead of complaining? I'm a broadcaster, bro, and I'm a reporter. I'm not the Border Patrol. I'm not the police. And I'm trying to stop child trafficking, trying to expose it by our videos, doing all these things. You know? You want to do something about it? And Child Trafficking Act now. If you live in the United States of America, Google that. I suggest that you do that, brother. Google that. Go to the website and Child Trafficking Act now, pushed by Marsha Blackburn, a senator from Tennessee. I'm just giving you facts, man. And people start getting, Oscar's licking the boots of the white man. This is systematic racism. Again, the oppression to make us feel less. Again, this is systematic racism. And it is because of the white man that we cannot make it. And it is because of the white supremacists. And it's because of the, oh my God. Where has that taken you? Is that paying your diapers every week? Is that paying your child's education every week? The complaining, the victimization? Is that paying your car payment? Is that paying your rent? Is that providing you to get a better job? Complaining about it and complaining about it and complaining about it. If that is providing you something for the future? Is that helping your kid to implement that mindset on your kid to tell him, no, son, this is because of systematic racism. It's because of white man, the white man, the white man. That is going to be your education for your kid when he grows up and he becomes a man and says again to his other child again, systematic racism, systematic racism, systematic racism. So it's an indoctrination system to make you feel oppressed and to make you think that you're a minority, a word that the leftists and the communists use to make you feel less. You're not a minority. authority in the United States of America, brother. You were born free. You're born in the cradle of gold that is the land of the free, the home of the brave. You were born in the best country that exists in the world. You were born in the most capitalist country that exists in the world, when you can wake up one day and say, I want to become somebody. I want to be somebody. I want to be the president, for God's sake. I want to be a governor, for God's sake. I want to be an architect. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a firefighter. I want to be a baseball player. I want to be whatever you want. You can do whatever the hell you want in the United States of America, because you were born free. You are born free, and you are going to be free your whole life. It's not like over here that we're not born with those privileges. You got that privilege, and that privilege is not white, it's not black, it's not brown, and it's not yellow. It is on a birth certificate that says United States of America, born right here. That is your privilege. Use it. Stop complaining. Stop victimizing yourself. For God's sake, grow a pair of balls, man. Stop victimizing yourself. Oh my God, he's such a grosero. Oh my God, look at the language that he's using. That is not journalism, of course. Oh my God, I'm so impressed by his comments. Do you think our ancestors that migrated, and if they migrated incorrectly or correctly, do you think that you, by this complaining, you're pandering, and you complaining about, oh my God, systematic racism and the white man and the white man and the white man? Do you think that they're going to tell you, ay, mijo, ya deje estarse quejando, pónganse a trabajar? They're going to tell you, come on, son, stop complaining, put yourself to work. Get your hands dirty. Go over there, man. Do you think that our people, our Mexican people, that they're working on the field, do you think that they're thinking about the white systematic racism, the white man, my God, I'm so oppressed? They're working 9 to 10 hours every day with their hands. Unos callos grandotes, blisters right here on their hands. Do you think that they're complaining about the white supremacists, the white, the white aha this and aha that? Do you think that they're complaining about it? Everywhere that you stand tall, everywhere that I stand, if I stand in the country of the United States of America, I will always say, Viva Mexico y Viva Tijuana, cabrones, because I was born in this beautiful country right there. That is Mexico, that is under attack by corrupt politicians, parasites of politicians that we have. But if I'm standing in the United States of America, and if I'm descendant of Mexican, or if I might have my Mexican heritage, I need to appreciate the country that is giving me the opportunity to provide a better life for my family and provide a better life and a better opportunity for future for my kids. Right? Because you are born and proud of an Aztec descent, culture, Mexicano. You are born and you are proud of it. But you are living your life and at a foreign land that is not Mexico, that is not the one that is providing you the better future for your kid, the better future for your family, the better future for your kids and your kids and your kids to come. Right? So you need to appreciate that country. But no, you go over there, you migrate, and then you become that person that says systematic racism, systematic racism, systematic racism. Right? Instead of appreciating that country that is providing you a better life than over here. A better life than over here in our country of Mexico. Stop complaining. Stop the pandering. And let's get to damn work. Pónganse a trabajar. Let's get to work together. To provide better security. To provide second opportunities in life happen, people. There's things that they're called dreams, and their dreams become truth. Second opportunities in life happen if you believe in God, and if you're persistent, if you have persistency, and if you believe in God, dreams may happen. On Saturday, something humongous happened for us in Tijuana. Something huge. There's this local fighter, which he was kicked out of the UFC. He's 125 pounds, but he was 125 pounds full with heart. Full with heart. And he's the first Mexican, and he was born in Tijuana. He's the first Mexican to ever become champion at a UFC, and they did a mural about him. Brandon Moreno, 125 pounds. And this is a clear example that dreams can come true, that you can do everything. And he said, He said something beautiful when he was standing at the podium in the middle of the country of the United States of America, where he accomplished his dream. He said, los mexicanos nacemos donde se nos da la chingada gana. Hoy sí se pudo. He said, Mexicans, we are born and we do this on every part of the land where we want to. And today we did it. And he did it where? In the United States of America. He accomplished that title in the United States of America. Dreams can come true. Stop complaining. With hard work, with dedication, with a lot of heart. Stop complaining about your skin, about where you're coming from. Stop complaining about the white systematic racism, about the white man, the orange man, and la, 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 he, he. Oh my God. Stop complaining y pónganse los pantalones. And let's do this. Let's show them the opposite side, that we can do it, that we have a heart. Stop complaining about it. This man, he stopped complaining about the white. You think this man cares about the white systematic racism? He doesn't care about that. You think this man that weighs 125 pounds, he cares about what's going on with the division. He cares about this. He cares about his family and his future. And he won a fight in the United States of America in the middle of an octagon. And he showed the world that he can do it, and he can keep on dreaming and making his dreams come true. In the country of the land of the free and the home of the brave, without complaining about the white systematic racism. Work, trabajar en su arte marcial. Stop that, man. For God's sake, stop that. You know what? I want to take this moment. We have almost like 500 and some people between YouTube and Facebook. I want to take this moment to congratulate. Quiero aprovechar este momento para agradecer a este hombre que puso el nombre de Tijuana muy en alto. I want to take a moment to congratulate Brandon Moreno that he put our Tijuana a name on the top of the pedestal. And also he put Mexico on the top of the pedestal. And because his team, I know one of his coaches, he's a martial arts, expert. Brandon Moreno, he's a world champion now. But one of his coaches is my friend. And I want to take this moment to also congratulate him. One of his coaches, did you see him right here? His boxing coach. His boxing coach is this guy right here on the right hand that is with me right here. I'm in the gym right here. On the left side, you see me, right there with him. And on the right side, you see Brandon Moreno with him. He is a boxing coach. And I want to congratulate him right here on my platform that reaches people in the United States of America. That is Drift Cortez. I want to say thank you for training Brandon Moreno with that jab. That is your jab. That is your signature, man. Esa es tu firma. El jab, esa es tu firma. Esa es tu firma tuya, Drift. That jab that you consistently, say that is the opening door for a lot of things. And that jab was all night on Brandon Moreno's fight. And right here, this picture that that he used to train me back in the day. But he's such a busy trainer, man. He trains world champions. He trains all these kind of people. And he's a phenomenal guy. Drift Cortez is a phenomenal guy. And a lot of the things, a lot of people congratulate, the fighter that is ultimately the number one, that he busts his butt on top of the octagon. But behind him, there's a lot of people that work to support this man that is a world champion right now. And one of them is this man right here. So I want to congratulate him for all the hard work that he put in on this fight. Because he trained this man for almost 4 to 6 months. I saw this man training him for getting ready for this potential world-class fight. Congratulations, Drift. You're a good man. Y a toda tu familia, felicidades. Viva Tijuana. How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is watching. Thank you so much for joining this live feed. Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link. If you guys like to contribute and donate to our independent media and independent reporting, thank you so much for contributing to our work. You guys are so nice. Share this video out. And it is a privilege for me to be talking to you guys And it's an honor for me to be talking to you guys this morning. Follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero. You can follow him at every platform that exists in this planet. He has like 70,000 platforms. So you follow whenever you Google, whenever you Google Real Anthony Agüero, you will find him right there. Also, you can follow Ben Berquan from Real America's Voice News. Download the app at realamericasvoicenews.com. And also, you can follow Will Johnson, Unite America First. And also, stay tuned for the interview with Miss Sarah Carter that she is going to do to the President of the United States of America, the ex-President of the United States of America, Donald Trump. Stay tuned for that interview. She's going to be phenomenal. I know that she's going to do, a great work. So follow Miss Sarah Carter. You can follow me at Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Telegram, and Rumble. Has been a pleasure talking to you guys today on this Monday, initiation of the week. Have a beautiful day of success and brightness in your soul. Stay safe. Viva Mexico, y por siempre Mexico. And God bless the United States of America. And like we always say, people, peace and love. Because always your country is first. Thank you for everybody that helped me out and buy me a coffee. God bless you guys.
Y ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days and it's been weeks, and Good thing, Sarah, this canyon right here.
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. So. Ms. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the best, basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.